Thornton, our executive producer, Todd Elvig. 27 all. Buckle your seatbelts, baby. It's going to be a rough one.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen. This is going to be some high-octane basketball.
This has been a fantastic high school boys basketball game. Coming in the first half stats, John McClain, 55% from the field for Glacier Peak, improving off the first quarter, 44% still for MountlakeTerrace. The big story is MountlakeTerrace hasn't been to the line.
Yeah, the coach isn't real happy about that.
And on the other side, Glacier Peak is 55%, had a great opportunity to be up in this ball game if they'd hit their free throws.
I mean, when we were looking at most of those fouls, and they were legitimate fouls, right? I mean, Groom was just hammering Vader.
Yeah,
Vader would get past him, he'd give him the arm and the hip, right?
And they play tight, aggressive defense. Same thing with Glacier Peak, so yeah.
GP just able to capitalize on that. So,
well, this should be fun, a fun finish for everybody here on STSBN.com. Ramsey Rosales.
Rams is fired up, man. I mean, he's an emotional roller coaster too, so he gets going, and it could be crazy. But you got to watch out for this MountlakeTerrace team. I mean, you can see the way these kids could shoot. They got the big guys shooting three-pointers. I mean, everybody's shooting, so
only
look out.
One made three-pointer as we're right back on the hardwood here. Porman tries to go backdoor for Ramsey, not gonna do it. Vader and pull up, hits it from the charity stripe. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a steal. Oh, Trey almost came up. The thief almost took one right there.
GP, the story. Ramsey 10 in the first half, now 6 for Vader. He puts another 2. That's 8. Big-time scoring by Vader and Ramsey.
Yeah,
Peterson's still quiet.
They have to contribute. If Peterson's not going to throw up some big numbers, they have to score. And those are the two guys that are going to do it for GP. Unless we can get Mitch to shoot.
Blake Fernandez for another second 3. Hit one in the first half. That one off the right side. They're going to call that GP ball. I don't know.
They're going to say it was off lots. I mean, he and Chambers are both down there swatting at it. So
5 turnovers in the first half for Glacier Peak, 4 for Mountlake-Terrace, 2 hard-nosed defensive ball clubs. Ramsey now swings it to Vader inside. They try and get Peterson, and he draws the foul.
That looked like a blocked ball to me, but the sheriff says foul, so he was right there on the spot.
Everybody on the terrace bench raising their hand like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
And I'm closer than they are. I still thought it was a block shot. But
so the foul goes on Lacoste as Peterson makes that one. Second foul on Lauren Lacoste.
And here in the Bear Cave, we don't know what to do with that. We've never even seen home cooking before.
That's true. Hits the second.
Excellent.
7 points for Peterson, 31-27. GP up now as Jesse Jerome takes the ball, gets it over to Lotz. The leading scorer in the first half, Bowman with the ball. Now Lacoste and Lotz trade over to Fernandez. Bowman loves the 3 off the right side. Porman a good rebound.
But the 3 doesn't love him right now.
No, it doesn't. Trey Chambers tries to take Bowman, thinks better, gets it into Peterson. Peterson can't get it to fall, but they're going to call him before that for traveling.
To the line. Oh, not going to the line.
No, traveling before the shot.
Okay.
Again, I talked about this halftime show on the other program, but they got to get the ball to Peterson, and that's what they're doing early in the second half. Offensive foul.
Huh? I wasn't looking.
Our official, Raj, calling a foul. Now he's going. They're calling Greg Bowman for a block. I guess a legal pick, maybe a moving screen. His second foul of tonight. Gives GP the ball. Now full court pressure.
Vader says clear out. Let me bring it up.
They try and trap him. They get it back to Porman now. Jesse Jerome on him. Porman, nice pick by Trey. Give and go! Oh, this is the easy runner, and Lacoste with a big rebound.
You gotta finish those. Those are high percentage shots.
Great pick and roll by Chambers.
I mean, you just don't get looks at the bucket like that very often.
Drew Vader picks up a call, a foul right there, his second. As Jesse Zerome brings it up in the front court. Now he's dribbling on his knees. Goes to the baseline, tries to dish it to Bowman. Another turnover for Terrace.
Mitch will bring it up.
Vader goes deep. Now to Peterson, easy off the glass.
Vader drives until somebody picks him up and then dishes the ball.
Great decision by the senior Vader. Blake Fernandez, only his third game back, coming off a broken wrist injury he suffered in the offseason. Bowman now looking for Lacoste. Gets it deep, takes a step underneath and makes it happen.
How do you get from one side of the hoop to the other without dribbling?
Looked like he had some steps there, didn't get the call. Fernandez tries to pick the pocket of Vader. Vader now driving, working, dishes again to Peterson. Peterson gets held up by Zerome, and they're going to call him for traveling.
Well, they couldn't find a foul in there, so.
GP faithful do not like the call. Brian Hunter doesn't like the call. 33-29, 5:08 left in this third quarter.
Terrace basketball.
Porman sticks the old spidey web hands out there and tries to get a pick off. Blake Fernandez going alley-oop for Borman. Can't get it now. He goes up again. Not going to get the roll, but it's tipped up by Lord Lacoste.
And we got a timeout.
Brian Hunter wants to talk to his youngsters.
30-second timeout.
That's 10 points for Lauren Lacoste. Bowman with 8. Offensive glass, John.
Yeah, well, Hunter's explaining to the kids right now how to block out and not just jump straight up for the ball, especially now when you're on a guy that's got you by about 8 inches, right?
Big front line again. We saw the same thing last year. Lacoste coming in at 6'5", Bowman 6'7", and Lotz at 6'3".
Yeah, when they got you, you got to get low and push them out, right?
Size don't matter.
No, position.
Position and
Position,
and want.
position.
Right?
Yeah,
the
desire.
glory, the guts.
Yeah.
Peterson gets it in. Vader's going to bring the ball up. Vader pushing really hard on the interior defense. He drives again. They're going to get Fernandez again.
Vader's around him, and they're still trying to stop him, so they're almost grabbing at him, you know.
It's only Fernandez's first foul. Fernandez's first game back had a load of assists, not a big points.
I don't know how they expect to stop Vader once he's by you. He's built like a little pickup truck, you know.
He is physical. Ramsey Rosales had a big first half. Now gets it back to Vader, sets up the screen for Trey. Back to Trey. Trey tries to go under. Lacoste blocks it. Rebound back to Peterson.
Excellent pass by Mitch Porman. Hit the play.
Move the ball. Peterson now getting involved. 11 for Peterson. Right back out is the red kids from Terrace, the Hawks.
Mitch, the delivery boy this evening.
GP holding on to a lead, but Bowman with another two, getting warmed up. 10 for Greg Bowman.
35-33, 2-point ball game.
4:13 left in the third. This is just a fantastic matchup.
Ooh, Vader wanted that one.
Chambers trying to get to Vader. Now finally does. Peterson gives him the pick. And Vader with the sweet roll.
Over the top. Nobody wanted to come out and get him because they didn't want to back off from Peter.
Right back at it. Latrey now, deep three off the mark, but Lacoste another rebound with a left-handed. Bowman another offensive rebound, no good. Peterson with the rebound.
Mitch did a real good job of getting some hands in his face.
Releases the Trey off to Vader, and count it! True Darth Vader!
I don't know what Vroom was thinking. He turns his back to him, and he's going, I mean, what's that? You're going to get called for the foul every time.
Drew Vader having an outstanding effort tonight. 13 points for the senior 6-footer Drew Vader.
I mean, if they're going to the hole and you got to foul them, don't let them shoot, right? Wrap them up or something, right? Don't hurt anybody, but don't let them get a basket on you like that.
And we talk about the athleticism of Drew Vader. When he gets up high, that last dish he had to Peterson, he almost made the decision while he was in the air.
Yeah, he's hanging out waiting for something to happen. Then he decides to shoot.
For Terrace number 21, Blake Fernandez.
Well, that last drive, he drove in. He was waiting for somebody to come out on him. He was going to dish to Peterson, right? But nobody did, so heck, lay it up.
He is testing Jesse Zerome, playing him mostly on defense. His second foul of the game. Blake Fernandez now brings it up in the front court. Trying to get Bowman the ball. Peterson tries to get it. Ramsey almost had it.
Fernandez doesn't want to shoot, though. He wants to drive to the hole. He doesn't want to take one from the outside.
He stops and drops from there. Blake Fernandez with 9 points tonight.
5-point ball game, 40-35.
3:13 left in the third quarter. A
Now,
beautiful left-hand hook by Peterson.
Finally gets the lefty to drop. Good defense there by Zach.
Coast to coast, almost got a pick off there. Peterson will be Terrace ball. Blake Fernandez takes it out of bounds.
Terrace showing you that they can run.
Off the elbow.
Lacoste picks his pocket.
Vader and Lacoste going back and forth trying to pick off the ball. Lacoste gets it, Vader gets it, Lacoste.
Vader was lobbying for a foul in there somewhere. It's always good to be on a first-name basis with the sheriff.
They're talking about now the shot clock. They reset it to 31. As Blake Fernandez now is going to trade, and Lotz will take it off. The senior, 6'3" kid, get it into Bowman. Shot clock stays at 31 seconds, 2:58 left in the third.
Back in.
Kaiser now fronting Bowman. Lacoste, who's been active under the boards. Peterson taking him. 19 left in the shot clock. Lotz, I think that was tipped by Ramsey.
Yeah,
Air ball.
Kaiser, of course, not afraid to block out. And you'll see him working underneath. He's going to look to block out first, long before he ever looks to shoot or get a rebound.
Kaiser the ball. Peterson, no good, no shot. They're going to call a foul on Lotz.
Put Poorman on the ground hard.
Lotz, his third foul tonight, the senior.
Team's fifth.
Team's fifth. He's going to take a seat, and Jesse Zerome's going to come out.
Zerome.
2:29 left in the third. 42-35, GP on top.
Oh, boy, he called that one from the wrong side of the court, though.
Drew Vader.
There was a ref right on top of that, and he didn't call that foul.
Now, Drew Vader's got to be careful, John. They need him in this ball game. He's got 3 fouls. He has a tendency to get foul trouble.
Yeah, it's the third period.
Blake Fernandez now. Latre. Sarden in the game to Bowman. Bowman dishes it back to Latre. Sarden to Zerome for a 3. Got it!
Nails it.
3-point basket by number 11.
Zerome.
42-38.
7 points for Jesse. Vader the other way. Can't get that one to roll. But he's in there defensively. Kicks to Kaiser. Kaiser goes up. Tipped by Bowman.
Kaiser should have pulled that ball back out.
Blake Fernandez now with the ball. Minute 49 left in the third quarter. He's going to stop and drop again. This one's not going to go. Peterson with the rebound.
Yeah, but that rebound was set up by the good block out from Austin Kaiser, and that's why he's in there right now.
Kaiser looking for the ball. Vader now taking Zerome. Looking for a screen to Rams. Back out to Kaiser. 19 left on the shot clock. Poorman now over to Kaiser again. Back to Poorman. Minute 17 left in the third quarter.
Setting up something here.
Poorman gets it back to Kaiser. He takes it hard and he puts it through.
Nice play. A little pick and roll action was all that was. The simple plays are the best.
4 points for Austin Kaiser. The senior, 6'4", sat out the first couple games with an injury. Great to see him out there. Latre Sarden now, 51 seconds left on the clock for the third quarter. Fernandez deep to Zerome.
3.
Got the second in a row.
Yeah, the kids are heating up now. 44-41.
10 points for Jesse Zerome. Cannot leave him open. 32 seconds, 25 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get a shot off.
They're wanting the last one, though. Going to bring Zach all the way up top.
Poorman going to sit with Latre Sarden on him. About to Vader.
Can only hold the ball for 5 seconds unless you dip below the hash mark.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 6, 5. Into Peterson. Can't get it out of bounds on Peterson. Turnover, Terrace ball.
7.5 seconds left.
For Glacier Peak, number 25, Trey Chambers, and number 4.
Chambers back in. Try Chelsvik back in.
Got a much smaller, quicker lineup in for this last few seconds.
8th turnover of the night for GP. Had an opportunity to take it down to the last shot of the quarter. Fernandez, 1.2 left, air ball. And that'll do it for 3/4 of play. GP hanging on with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, this is tight. This is a good ball game.
And the only place you can see it outside of this gym is right here on SGSPN.com.
Well, wait a second. Isn't there a Mount Lake Terrace broadcast coming out of here right now?
Hawks Sports Live Network, you can see it there as well.